if you want to do any law. Okay. Well, after that, maybe I will do that. Okay, maybe we can start with that. Okay. Hare Krishna. Evo. Okay, today is disappearance of two great Vaishnavas. So we will do little prayers and then we will also maybe do one or two depending on how we go. Okay. This is the last page of the book. Enilo prema dhana karuna prachur. Nilo prema dhana na prachur. Eno Prabhu kotha gela acharya Thakur. Acharya Thakur. Kaha mora sarup rupa kaha sanatan mara sarup rupa kaha sanatan kaha das raghunatha patita pavan Sita Pavan Kaha Mora Bhatt Yuga Kaha Kaviraj Mora Bhatt Yuga Eka kale kotha gela goranatra. Eka kale kotha natra. Pasane katibo bata. Anale Pashibo Tomata Pashvya Goranga Gonaranidhi Kotha Gela Pavo Goranga Kitab Galapavo Se Samba Sangeira Sange Jekali Lovilal Se Sangana Paya Kande Narotamadas Tamadas Jaya Vaishnav Thakur 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 Okay, so these two great Vaishnavas are Bhugarbha Thakur and I guess I'm forgetting the name. Anyhow, so we will start with him. Now, Shri Bhugarbha Goswami is also known as Bhugarbha Thakur, and he's one of the early confidential associate of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He's very senior Vaishnav, and he lived in Vrindavan for a while during the time of 6 Goswamis. So that's really old time, you know. Now he was the lifelong associate of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, so he had a lot of association with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he belonged to the devotees where this Navdeep Dham is. I mean, that's where those all devotees were from there, you know. So he's from there, you know. And Mahaprabhu instructed him to go to Vrindavan, and also instructed him to discover many holy places, you know, and re-establish pure bhakti. So he went along with Loknath Goswami Maharaj. So they both went to Vrindavan to discover all these places, and this was the instruction of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you know. And now they are the first of the devotees who lived in Vrindavan. They even arrived before Rupa Goswami and Sanatan Goswami. So they were the pioneer in a way, you know, you can say that, you know. And now, Bhugarbha Goswami, I mean, he engaged in lots of bhajan, you know, solitary bhajans, you know, doing bhajans all the time in the forest of Vrindavan, you know. And his mood was very renounced, you know, and he followed the instructions of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to simply live in Vrindavan and remember the Lord Krishna's all the time, you know. Now during his stay, he revealed many holy sites and established the foundations of Gaudiya Vaishnava worship in Vrindavan, you know. So he was very instrumental in doing that, you know. And Loknath Goswami was his close relative, you know, and also his spiritual companion from that point of view. And they shared a deeply brotherly affection. When Loknath Goswami focused on the service of Vrinda Radha Vinod, Bhugarbha dedicated himself to the preaching and meditation, you know, during that time. And it is said that Shri Narottam Das Thakur later received blessings and inspiration from both Loknath Goswami and Bhugarbha Goswami. So you can see how long before when these 6 Goswamis went, so they tried to establish and discover the sites of Krishna-related sites, you know, in Vrindavan, you know. So that's why they're very, very important. And basically, like they were in the mood of renunciation, I mean, a viragya form, you know, and they remembered most of the time Radha and Krishna, you know. And mostly their service was through meditation and internal devotion, you know. And his samadhi is located in Vrindavan near Radha Goloka temple, where several other Goswamis' samadhis are found. So that's That's where the samadhi is, And so one can say that he was a great renunciate, confidential associate Lord Chaitanya, and was among the first devotees to reside in Vrindavan with Sri Loknath Goswami, a manifestation of Prema Manjari. That's what he was. And he lived a life of deep devotion and humility, dedicating himself to meditation, worship, and revealing Krishna's pastimes in the holy land of Braja. So that's about. So that's a great service he performed. So Srila Gur Garbha Goswami Maharaj ki jai. Hari Bol. So now we will talk about Kashi Ishvara Pandita. So today we have his disappearance also. So these are the two personalities we are talking about. Now he is actually the disciple of Shri Ishvara Puri. So who is the guru of who? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also. So basically he's his god brother in a way. He is originally from Nadia, which is Bengal. So now he was a very humble and powerful Brahmana, and he was from long before he was very, very devoted, and he was very physically very strong, very stout, and look, so he used to serve as personal assistant and temple servant to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he was ordered by Ishwarpuri to help Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and be in his service, and so his role was to, because he was very stout, so he was controlling crowds, because there were so many people coming to see Chaitanya Prabhu. So his main duty was to push away the crowds or just whatever. To make sure that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is protected as not overwhelmed kind of thing, So that is one of the main services, and also he ensured safety for Lord Chaitanya so that he can walk properly, basically management of the crowds, And he also performed deity service later on and assisted in the worship of deity worship, and also he was carrying prasadam for Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and many other items he used to carry for Lord Chaitanya. So basically he was doing his, as a servant, do service. So he was very stout, as well as very devotional, and he will do whatever needed to be done. So that was his later service. And Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu loved him very dearly for his devotion, humility, and steady service. So he was very, very appreciated by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And then finally, he was ordered by Lord Chaitanya to go to Vrindavan and to assist Shri Rupa and Sanatana Goswami. So later on in his life, when he was instructed, so he did go to Vrindavan, and because he was feeling separation, so in fact, Chaitanya, he carried the deity of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with him, and actually Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu presented him with his own deity form. He said, if you take this and worship this deity, and you will never feel separation from me. So that's the best way to serve, And so these deities are installed in the Chaitanya Math near Radha Govinda Mandir in Vrindavan. So these deities are still existing, So basically, he was excellent servant, and he served Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu very sincerely, So, so one can say that his seva nishtha was very strong, like his personal service. He was greatly devoted to his guru, as well as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's order, and also he was very humble, despite his physical strength, So these are the two descriptions about these Goswamis and Pandit Prabhu, So Vaishnava Thakur ki jai. So we will start with our regular Bhagavatam class. I won't go through all things. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Vasudevaya. Ugrasena Kashishiso Ugrasena Kshitishisho Yadva Ajnapada Prabhu Yadva Yagnapada Tat Prabhu Tad Avragraya Diya Sutrava Tad Avragraya Diya Sutrava Kurudhavam Ali Vilambitam Kurudhavam Ali Lavambritam Ugrashena Shitosheshu Yadva Agapayat Prabhu Tabragridhyaya Shrutva Krudhavanamali Ambitam Yugrasena Kshitosheshu Yadva Agyapayat Prabhu Tadavyagrihidya Shutrava Gurudhavana Ali Balivitam Shrutrusena Shruteshesho word to word. Ugrasena, King Ugrasena, Kshita of the earth, Isha of rulers, Isha the ruler, Yet, Vyat, Va of you, Agyanpata has demanded, Prabhun, our master, Tad, that, Avagraya Dhiya, with undivided attention, Sutrava, hearing, Guru Davan, you should do, Amilam Vitam, without delay. Translation by the disciples of A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Lord Balaram said, King Ugrasena is our master and the ruler of kings. With undivided attention, you should hear what he has ordered you to do, and then you should do it at once. So please repeat. Lord Balaram said, King Ugrasena is our master and the ruler of kings. With undivided attention, you should hear what he has ordered you to do, and then you should do that at once. Om Jnanatarvandasya Jnanajanashalakaya Chakshuritimlamaya Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. So Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur writes on this. You are kings, but Ugrasena is the ruler or king of you. Why? Because he is the master, Prabhu, whose order Indra and others carry out, offering him tribute in form of Sudharma hall and Parijata tree. Yayati forbade the Yadus from being kings, but he did not forbid them from being rulers of kings. You should listen carefully to his order, otherwise he will finish you. So it's very, very important instruction here, Now Jiva Goswami writes on this, since Ugrasena is the Lord of the earth, not only that region, you should obey his orders. He is also the giver of orders to great kings, Prabhu. He was not called a king because Yati had forbidden the Yadus to be kings, since Yadu refused to give Yayati his youth. That you should obey him is also reasonable, since you are careful people. Abragraya Dihya, or he says, this is to put them at ease. Be peaceful. Do not be fearful, worrying about what will happen. So here you can see Krishna is our Lord Balaram actually telling that you should follow Ugrasena. Now Ugrasena is the king. Now we know that who is Ugrasena? He is the father of Kansa. Kansa's father is Ugrasena. Now what happened was that when Krishna came from Vrindavan to displace Kansa or kill Kansa, so he came and finally he killed Kansa. And after killing Kansa, he installed who? Ugrasena. Ugrasena was his father, but what Kansa did was that he actually asked his father to retire. And so he, when he refused, so he imprisoned him, his father. And so he just took over the kingdom. So this is Kansa. Now you can see how demonic personalities are, that he took over, imprisoning his own father and then putting them in place, and then he becomes the king, And this happens time and again, where there are many stories actually. Technically speaking, he wasn't his son either, There is a long story. I'm forgetting the names, But anyhow, it will come back to me. So I will just narrate that story. Actually, Ugrasena's wife was impregnated by this demon Dhurmila, and actually he changed his form, and she didn't know, kind of thing, and that's how Kansa was conceived, and because of that, his mother had cursed him that someone from our family will kill you. So actually, he was cursed by his mother also. So that's, and finally he was accepted by his father Ugrasena as his child and trained him accordingly. So now you can see it's so disturbing, even in the presence of Krishna, these kinds of things are happening, and so when Kansa had killed, or Kansa was killed by Krishna, and then immediately after he reinstated his father as the rightful king, for that area, And so that's what Lord Balram is talking about. He said that our king is who? He is Ugrasena. So because he is a dharmic king, so we should follow him rather than not following him. So that's what Lord Balram is advising, to gurus, So he's saying that he's not king for only this area, but he is the ruler of actually the whole area, So you shouldn't perceive yourself to be out of his realm, basically. That's his instructing, that's what the instructions are here, And not only that, he's so respected even by Indra and other demigods, so you used to follow his footsteps, So that's and now you can see how, like how Krishna is establishing dharma, And Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhidham adharmasya tadatmanam sarjayam. So that's how Krishna establishes. Now here Krishna could take over and be king himself. He could have done that long time back when he killed Kansa. He could have done that, but no, he doesn't. He establishes pure dharma, So that's what his, like he is teaching by example. Krishna always does that, because he's Lord. He has everything. He doesn't need anything. He's trying to establish dharma, And so he is placing things right. So he's establishing right kingdom and giving it to right people and trying to establish proper authority and discipline in the society. That's what he's doing. So, and Srila Prabhupada writes on this that this is the ideal conduct of a leader and devotee. Krishna is trying to say that's how one should govern. Like although, like Srila Prabhupada writes that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the controller of all controllers, he's teaching us that the establishment of good government and authority should be there, and it must be respected by the citizens. So it's very, very nicely put it this way, So that's why here Balram is telling Ugrasena as Prabhu. So he's Prabhu, we should follow. So he's the master, Now, like Krishna is also Prabhu. I mean, he is Prabhu of all Prabhus. But here, Krishna is, or Balram is addressing him as Prabhu, so which means he must be respected and there should be proper etiquette, this way, So basically, he's saying by respecting Ugrasena, Krishna taught that Lord system of order, dharma, must be preserved at all levels, from cosmic administration down to human society. So it's not only that you establish dharma in one place, it has to be all places the dharma should be there, starting from cosmic. I mean, he's even addressing Devi and Devtas, he's addressing others. Also, Krishna, saying that this order should be everywhere, and that's the way to establish dharma, So now here we can see even Krishna, like he's teaching by example, this kind of discipline, So in order for the society to be peaceful, progressive, as well as spiritually strong. So that's the way to do it, Because at present we don't have. Because it's Kali Yuga, I mean, every time things are degrading, So we have to establish dharma, but in Kali Yuga, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is trying, he tried, Srila Prabhupada tried, established these many institutions to establish dharma, Now, can you imagine the power of Srila Prabhupada, how he cleaned and established this ISKCON society in the West, And these were hippies. I mean, can you believe when you're drunk and on drugs and all kinds of things you're doing, how difficult it is, both parties, the one who is speaker and one who is understanding, When you're drunk, can you understand spiritual message? It's so difficult. When you're in sex and drugs, can you establish dharma? But Srila Prabhupada did it. It's not easy, What empowerment he has is incredible. I mean, we cannot thank him enough what he has done. Even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu never went out of India. But Srila Prabhupada, he went everywhere. It's just amazing. So we cannot diminish what Srila Prabhupada has done for our society, like establishing beautiful temple through his devotees, cleaning all these hippies to sadhus and fantastic devotees, And Srila Prabhupada used to say, what's good about my devotees? That they follow my instruction. They follow me, whatever I say. That's their strength. That's their spiritual strength. That's what they are. So that's, even Srila Prabhupada was very, very thankful to his Western disciples because they carried his message. And in return, Srila Prabhupada empowered them in a way. Because empowering means first teaching them from very basics, how to sit, how to behave, how to clean yourself, what to eat and how to eat, how to live your life, how to get married, how to establish dharma, how be truthful, how be clean, all that. He did it by example. He cleaned the pots, he prepared prasadam. Even if the devotees were drunk, he never mind. Even somebody is bringing a toilet paper, he was very thankful. Can look at this. He's thinking about service. That's how you do devotional service. He wants to do whatever state these devotees were. They were drunk or whatever. Srila Prabhupada tolerated them. Okay. These are showing devotional service. So slowly and slowly and slowly, he established it. So it's just incredible. I mean, today we are enjoying the fruits of what Srila Prabhupada has established in the West. It's just incredible, you know. And in India, I mean, at the same time, some movie makers, they were taking advantage in a way without understanding, and they made movie, you know. And there was very popular actor, Devanand, who made the movie. His movie's name was Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, and why was the one to see that movie. And in that movie, they portray Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. They are talking, and these guys are hippies, and they are just saying things. And so even in the song, the actor acts that please don't blaspheme the name of Krishna and Rama, because they did so many sacrifices. So please don't do that, like that, you know. And when I came to movement, I came with that mentality. These are hippies, so I stayed away. And many times I was in India when Srila Prabhupada there came in Connaught Place. I could see the congregation was going on, and devotees were there. And I was just watching from distance, and the rumor was these are CIA agents, you know, who have come here to. So we stayed away. Then I went to Germany, and in Germany also I saw a devotee singing Hare Krishna tune, you know. So I'm staying distance, you know, and just watching what he is doing. And I liked the tune. I didn't have courage to go to him and talk to him, kind of thing, you know. And third time again, I was studying at the University of Manitoba in Canada, Winnipeg. So it was Sunday or something, so we said, okay, we should go to a temple. Somebody tell there is a temple. So, and this was ISKCON temple, small one. And this was the devotees, and we went about 4 o'clock, somehow, by chance. And all these devotees were singing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's, what you call, Gora Arti. And their hands were up. And I'm listening to Arti because I was never heard of this Arti. But I was looking at their faces. Of course, they were high, you know. So I thought, yeah, they are really high, you know. So, I mean, that's how I took it, you know. I'm just seeing how the struggle it was, you know. And then they gave me back to Head magazine, you know. So I brought it home, and in the dorm I'm listening. And first thing I open is Srila Prabhupada is saying, you rascal, you demon, and all that. Oh, my. I just was taken. I said, what kind of sadhu is this? Who's telling demons and all these? I mean, he is. So I was taken back even more. I said, well, even their guru is like this, you know. So it's just amazing how you are covered up just by one misled information in a way. It's misled, but it's not misled. It's the truth. Yes, he cleaned all these hippies. He did establish Dharma in the West, you know. I mean, there's no doubt about that. It's just amazing what he did for us, you know. So what I'm saying is that since now Lord has, our Srila Prabhupada has established this, so our now duty is to keep the momentum going, and that's what all the devotees are trying to do. And this center is quite an example. Not only that, every center is trying to do something. Devotees are doing their efforts. In Canada, when I came, there were only 2 or 3 centers. Today there are over 30, 40 centers. I mean, this is incredible. Even in North Carolina, like even 10 years ago, we were half the population of devotees, you know. Now they have increased for sure. And now we are trying to establish a temple in Charlotte and many other places. So this movement is growing, you know. So we are very, very thankful, you know, in that respect, you know. So all I can say is I'm so grateful to Srila Prabhupada, who has established such a nice home for us. Wherever we go, whichever city we go, and we can feel at home. And it's the same arti, same schedule, so we don't even have to trip. It's the same, we know what to do, and we can join. Even if we don't know anyone in the temple, we can still enjoy the program. So I will end it here. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. So any comments or any other, I mean, anything you want to add? Yeah. Yes, it's amazing, you know, how it perspective. I went first day, I was studying at Washington, so I happened to visit Vancouver Temple, and I went there. I went in a temple, I saw the deities, I was floored right there. I just saw the deities, they were so beautiful. I had never seen the deities so beautiful. And then I came, and then there was this crude drawings on the board that we are building this temple, and it was very crude. I said, who is this? So some devotee grabbed me. He said, what are you seeing? I said, I'm seeing this temple. It has to be more beautiful. What is this? You know. Then he grabbed my hand. I won't let you go now. You have to. You are architect. You must do this temple. And I'm very grateful to Krishna. The ISKCON temple in Vancouver, so we were part of designing, getting approvals and all that. And it was established in 1983. The building was complete, and I was full-time on the site and just trying to build this temple. And Dharam Rupa was vice president, and oh boy, I forget the names. I mean, president, very well-known person. So he was very energetic. And Gopal Krishna Maharaj was the established GBC there, you know. So he was the one who had laid the foundation stone and asked me. And Satsvarup Maharaj and Gopal Krishna Maharaj opened that temple on Janmashtami. Hare Bol. Jai.
Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindam Adipurusham Purusham Tamaham Vajamin Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Vajamin Enam Kanvanda Maravindanalaya Taksham Bharavatam Samasitam Buddha Sundarangam Kandar Bhagom Vidamaniya Vishesha Shobham Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Vajami Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Vajami Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Vajami Angani Yasa Sakalen Priya Priti Manti Vasyan Vivan Vikayanti Chiram Naganti Ananda Chinmaya Sadhu Jala Vigrahasya Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Vajami 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 Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Vajami
Ananda Rupam Lasat Kundalam Gokule Brajamanam Lasat Kundalam Gokule Brajamanam Yasoda Biyo Lukala Davamanam Param Ristram Atyatato Drutya Gopya Rudanta Murho Netra Yugman Mrijanta Karamboja Yugmena Satanka Netram Yugman Mrijantam Karamboja Yugmena Muhusvasa Kampatri Re Kankakanta Stita Graivam Damodaram Bhakti Badam Iti Driksva Lila Vir Ananda Kunde Svago Samni Majantam Makya Payantam Tadi eshita geshu bhaktir jitadvam Puna prema tastam satavriti vande Varam deva moksham na moksha vadimva Nachanya vrineham vare shadapiha Idam te vapurnata gopala balam Sada me manasya virastam kimanye Idam te mukham bojam atyantanile Vritam kuntalai snigda rakstas chagopya Mukham bojam atyantanile Muhus chumbitam bimbaraktam darame Manasya virastam alam lakshalabai Namo Deva Damodar Ananta Vishnu Prasida Prabho Dukkha Jalabdi Magnam Kripa dristi vristyati dinam bhatanu Grahanesha mamagyam edyaji drisya Kripa dristi vristyati dinam bhatanu Kuverat majobadha murtyaiva yadvat Tvaya mochito bhakti bhajo krito cha Tasta prema bhaktim svakam me preyacha Namokshe graho mesti damodareya Namaste to Damne Spuradipti Damne Tvadiyo Arayayata Vishvasya Damne Damne Spuradipti Tvadiyo Arayayata Vishvasya Namo Radhikaya Tvariya Priyaya Namo Nantalilaya Devaya Tubhyam Namam Ishwaram Sachidananda Rupam Lasat Kundalam Gokule Brajamanam Yasoda Biyolukala Davamanam Param Ristam Atyantato Drutya Gopya Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Golokananda, Radha Golokananda, Radhe Radha Golokananda, Jaya Radha Lokananda Radha Golokananda Radhe. Jaya Radha Damodara Radha Damodara Radhe. Damodara Nittai Gaura Haribo, 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 Nittai Gaura Haribo, 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 Nittai Gaura Haribo. Jaya Jaya Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. Jaya Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva. To the Supreme Controller, who possesses no form of blissful knowledge, whose glistening earrings swing to and fro, who manifested himself in Gokul, who stole the butter that the gopis kept hanging from the rafters of their storerooms, and who then quickly jumped up and ran in retreat in fear of Mother Yashoda, but was ultimately caught. To that Supreme Lord, Sri Damodar, I offer my humble obeisances. Upon seeing his mother's